Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can see, I have the cab ToneX FRFR down there, and it's been mic'd up with two SM57. This came as a tip from Mic Multimedia. I've talked to them and they give you several tips to get the best out of the ToneX cab, the new ToneX cab, FRFR I mean. And they mentioned about the ribbon mic to capture the sound of your room, which is really a good point. But I don't have a ribbon mic, and only very expensive ones will truly deliver the tone of your room. But maybe so, this was the second tip. Two SM57s, one on the big cone, big speaker, and the other one on a tweeter, what I want to call it. And this is the second best approach. And for me, I think it's a little bit better because it represents how you're going to hear your cab next to you, okay? So I have my ToneX pedal on top of the cab, and I'm going to demo all the variations of the new Brown Sound Pack 7879. There's a lot of variations from the same amp, different cabs, mics and stuff like that. It's like vanilla in a box like I did on my previous video. And they describe on the pack how everything was captured. I could put a screenshot here because it's very meticulous the way they did it, and they sound great. And I think ToneX is still a game changer because you have really superb sound, not just only in the plugin format when you're doing in your DAW, but also with this cab. This thing, it's like a perfect match. By the way, this cab has an EQ, bass, middle, treble, and then a knob to put in miking or live situation. I'm putting on miking because it's the way it feels more properly recorded with these two SM57 mics. And that's pretty much it. I think the ribbon mic would be great, but at the same time, as every room is different, I think this will give more of an exact approximation of what you're actually hearing when you're playing with this setup at home and maybe on a gig. So let's check out some tones. I'm going to use my AVH guitar, red stripe guitar, just a humbucker, and for these Marshall tones. Let's do it. So here is my pedal, and I have imported that pack, the specific pack, the Brown Sound 7879, into all the available, not all the available slots, but the available slots that I have. And they're pretty much, there's like, I don't know, 20 or more variation of the same amp with different cabs and mics. And they all sound great. I mean, they all sound different, they all sound great. One thing that I did notice is the fact that I engaged the noise gate. When you do that, when we do engage the noise gate and add effects on the software, they will remain in the same spot when you scroll through the different models, not models, but presets, you know. It doesn't happen when you import the pack, so I have the noise reduction engaged for a few of them because I did after that, but the other ones are not engaged at all. So if you have some hiss, it's perfectly normal. And I'm going into Logic behind me. I'm going to put this recording, and that's pretty much it. There will be no post or pre-processing. So the first one on the list, not reading the names because I don't have the software. I mean, I have the software over there, but not going back and forth. Just gonna hear some tones. So with this guitar, it sounds like this. The first one. It sounds great here in the room. It's like having a regular amp. And it's one of the best setups that I have here to play because you can have then delay, chorals, I think different modulation types and reverb, and it sounds really great. Everything is at noon, DQ, also in the cab, so that won't change. Let's go for the second one. Just turn this knob and we're on the second one. I could also add a booster pedal in front of this to make, like, if you want a really tight heavy metal tone, it will do. and very touch sensitive to your volume knob. No. Sounds great. Okay, let's try not to spend 1 hour on this video. Next one, this one doesn't have the noise reduction on. Much darker. Maybe I should be playing Van Halen, but you know how it is. Sometimes we forget the riffs, or we don't want to play them badly in front of an audience, so who knows. Let's drop this thing here, see if it's in tune. I hope so. Let's check out. And go to the next model. It's not the best model to represent that tone, but there are so many. Let's go for the next one. Maybe I'll have some effects like reverb on some of these tones after the video. Another one. This pack alongside with the Juca Nery pack and the Dumble pack are, for me, are the best packs on IK Multimedia. I think they really nail everything, and regarding competition in terms of pedals and platforms and plugins and stuff like that, when you have the real deal in terms of amps, I think nothing comes close to this. It's really that good. Next one. So you'll have to read the description for each of these tones, the way they were captured, the cab that was used, and the variac thing, as well as the microphones. It sounds very good. Next one. So you can use them to play any style of music, not just Van Halen. Although I get it, it's the brown sound, no? Okay, let's go for a couple more, because there are so many. Great as well. The noise reduction is not on. More scoop this one. course, I'm missing a little bit of reverb and delay on these cabs, but I just want to show you the tones without necessarily having effects. Sounds great. Let's go for the next one. And much more close. You know, next one. I think even for slash tones, using a Les Paul would be great. Got me over members of this. Alright, to cut the noise. Next one. My very bad rendition of Eruption. I think you can play almost every band here using this pack. Oops, here you go, some mistakes. Okay, let's go for the next one. Even closer, this one. But the thing is to hear how the cab really sounds, and it sounds amazing. Here in the room is like playing through a tube amp, you know? It's basically the same thing. Much brighter, this one. Sorry for all my mistakes, but it's typical when I'm recording, so I don't care anymore. I should take the dust of this guitar. Next one. We don't need to show them all, just a couple of them so you can hear the cab. What a mess, man. Next one. They all sound great. A couple more to end the video. Okay, last one. And I think we're done. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. So this is the capture of the ToneX FRFR. It's now on sale because they sent me, IK Multimedia, they sent me this cab well before it was actually on the market, but I think it's now, it is on sale finally. And by the way, I removed this, you know, the grill cloth. Is it okay? Yeah. And I think you can have different colors for this, you know. But I wanted to show you guys the cones and the speakers and stuff like that. It's very easy to put on and put off, take it off. Very easy, very convenient for recording, so you know your mic's pointing at. That's a huge plus. Plus you have these handles that you can see here to make it at an angle, you know, tilt the cabinet. What else do you have? You have XLR out as well for recording or for stage. And then you have that option to be between, you know, amp mode, mic and live. And then you also have 8 presets. That means that you can record EQ moves for different patches that you have. Now it's making noise. All right, for different patches that you have, like you have one patch that has a lot of bass, you turn it on, the bass turns off on the cab, you save it, and it's done. There's also firmware updates, and there's also IRs you can load into the cab. So you can load your own IRs into the cab and have your totally made up your sound will be totally yours. So I hope you guys enjoyed this not so small video. Many thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, it will help a lot. And if you can, grab one of these cabs, because for me, after testing many FRFR cabs, this one is probably the best one. Cheers!